Hey, how's it going? So let's talk about XRP continuing to move down about 4% as of the recording of the video here. Now we've got the overall market, guys, moving down, and this is again a broad market move down. I think we're going to see XRP possibly drop lower. We're going to talk about all of that in this video. You can see that the overall market is down 2.5%+ at 3,440,000,000,000, about little shy of $300 billion of market capitalization has been washed away. The real issue here, this is an XRP video, but we really need to talk about Bitcoin in the context of that, because remember, Bitcoin is about 60% of the entire crypto market is Bitcoin's market capitalization. So I've said this a billion times, where Bitcoin goes, the rest shall follow. It just happens time and time again. When Bitcoin's going up, pretty much altcoins ride along with that. When Bitcoin's rolling down, pretty much everything rides along with that. And so again, we've got a broad market move down. You can see Ethereum down below 3,500, down 4%. XRP, BNB down 4 and 5 respectively, and everything is in the red. You can just see it. But the issue I'm seeing is that Bitcoin now is flirting with dropping below that $100,000 mark. And that $100,000 mark for Bitcoin is really a psychological number. It is an emotional / psychological number. If we see Bitcoin drop below 100,000, which I think is entirely possible, because right now the bears are firmly and fully in control. And on the bull side, the people that are, that approach market from a bullish standpoint, I think the vast majority of people are A, waiting on the sidelines to see what happens, B, not willing to put any money into the market right at this moment in time because of what's playing out. And we're all kind of looking at, what is the bottom here? What are we thinking is going to be the low here? Okay. And if Bitcoin drops below that $100,000 mark, you're going to see XRP continue to fall. And I think, again, not spreading any FUD here, I'm not doing any fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I'm just shooting straight with you. I think that if we see Bitcoin go below $100,000, and if it slips into the mid 90s, you're going to see XRP drop below $2. It's going to happen. Okay. Now I look at this as a glass half full kind of event. It is what it is. Do I want the market to be going down? Absolutely not. Okay. Do I want XRP to drop below $2? I really don't. But if that does happen, I am 100% going to step in and take advantage of that. And I'm going to be buying more XRP if it does drop below that $2 mark. Okay. And again, why is this happening? Look, I've done a bunch of videos and I've talked to you guys about this. I've given you guys reasons for it. And the truth of the matter is that right here, right now, there's a lot of bullish things in the market. We've got conclusion to the altcoin and the crypto legislation, the Genius Clarity Act, all that. We should have that by the end of the month, although the government shutdown is part of that mix. We've got the government shutdown that I think is impacting it. The SEC is delaying, any decisions on XRP ETFs because of the government shutdown. We've got the Federal Reserve. Are they going to do, not going to do in December, give us another rate cut, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of bullish and bearish factors, but I think ultimately what's playing out here is that we're in a market where people really don't know. People really don't know if it's going to go up or down tomorrow. And people's decision is to not make a decision. And what do I mean by that? Their decision of, should I put money into XRP or Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever it may be? The decision is, no, I'm not going to make a decision. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Well, that waiting and seeing what happens from a bull standpoint, people want to put money in from a bullish standpoint because they're betting that the market will go up, is creating a vacuum. And that vacuum is bears are stepping in, pushing the market lower. Okay. To put it extremely, very simply, that's what's happening. Okay. So yes, I think that XRP may go lower because I think that the entire crypto market may go lower. Now, historically, ironically, from a Bitcoin perspective, November is the best month period out of the entire 12-month year. I mean, it has a history of I think on average about 30% average move up on an average monthly basis for November for like the last 10 plus years. There's only really been 2 years where we had red Novembers out of the last 10 or 15 years. It's crazy. Okay. So what is this playing out? Is this a situation, I think, where we're going to have a horrible November? No, I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying that right this moment, XRP getting wrecked, moving down, XRP may move lower because of the reasons I've given you in the video. And I think there's opportunity if, because the truth of the matter is that I don't, I don't have the liquidity to come in and move everything up. You don't, we don't. I mean, it's more of a mass effort here. And I think we've just got a situation playing out where the bulls are simply not wanting to put money into the market right now, and the bears are in control, and they're pushing everything lower. And there's fear and there's uncertainty and things of this nature. And if you look at the stock side, I looked at this earlier today. Let's refresh this and kind of see. Yeah, so like the Dow is down 146, the Nasdaq's down 288. So the stocks are retreating. The stock market has been on a tear as of recent. AI stocks, tech stocks, things of that nature. So we're getting a little bit of a pullback. So is there some bleed over effect from the stock market having a red day? Sure, I do think that there's some of that. But ultimately, we've got a capital rotation event here, meaning a lot of the capital that could, should, would be coming into crypto is going into other sectors. I think people have been putting money into tech stocks, AI stocks, things of this nature, and not putting money into crypto, which again is another factor. Do I think that's everyone? No, I'm simply saying it's one of the valid bullet points here in this overall discussion of the myriad of reasons of why the bulls are simply not putting money into the crypto market right now. Now, long term, am I worried about it? No. Long term, do I believe that we've got a massive bull run coming for crypto? Absolutely. Because for me, it always comes back to that 64 million or $64 trillion question. I ask myself, do I believe that the crypto market's going to be bigger than than it is today, a year from now, 6 months, a year from now? And the answer is always yes. The entire crypto market is going to go up. Why? Because it simply will. Blockchain technology is pervasive. It will continue to be massively adopted. You have Trump saying the number one thing on his agenda from an administration, one of the top things is crypto. He wants to beat China, things of this nature. Okay. So this administration, very pro crypto from a legislative standpoint. We've got the Clarity Genius Act coming, all those kind of things, ETFs being approved, government shutdown, slowing it down, blah, 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 blah. But the bottom line is I have zero doubt in the overall crypto market, which brings me back to a statement I made earlier, which is why we do see XRP drop below $2, I'm buying. I'm taking that as an opportunity to lower to DCA, dollar cost average, to lower my cost. Okay. That's it. That's for me. That's what it comes down to. Bitcoin drops below 100,000. I'm going to buy. If we, I talked to a couple people yesterday. They're very, very, very smart. They think the low for Bitcoin could be 74,000 if we do drop below that $100,000 mark. Okay. Which that would put kind of as a corollary, we could see XRP, mid to low $1, $1.25, $1.30. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Again, not spreading FUD, just shooting straight with you. Okay. Telling you the reality of what we could be seeing coming, in the next couple of weeks. But again, and it could all turn on a dime. Here's the thing I will tell you. It could. Okay. The truth of the matter is that we are all waiting for a flash. I'm calling it a flashpoint, an event or a series of events that brings liquidity, investment capital back into crypto. Right here, right now, not happening. Okay. So we're waiting for those events and whatever those events may be. And you look at this, like XRP, if you look at this kind of like right here, let me show you this. We have this move down right there where we got XRP moving down. By the way, see that red box? That is my trading indicator that said it's time to sell if you're doing swing trading for like XRP. To give you another one, this is a great one. A buy alert here and all the way up here 75 days later, 1,300%, 1,300%. That's my software that gave a buy alert way back when. $1,000 put into Zcash, which is what this is, would now be in profit over $13,000. Okay, look, virtual protocol, you can see right here, it said sell here. Okay, don't take a 35% loss. And then it said buy here, and it's still up almost 100% plus. Okay, so that's how it works. You can use it for stocks as well. You can see this is Netflix. Obviously, the software telling you when to buy and sell Netflix. Okay, so links in the description below if you want to try it out. There's a discount code down there. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. The software literally costs about $1.10 a day to use. And it can help you know when to buy and when to sell, even in this crazy crypto market that we have right now. So if you're looking for a way to maybe be profiting right now, it's a way that can help you, even though we're in a sideways market. So links are right down there if you want to go check it out. Use the discount code down there, and it's going to make this prices even cheaper than you see on the screen, make it about a little over $1 a day. I'll see you. Thanks for watching. Take care.